Thousands are attending a pro-Israel prayer vigil in Sydney. Kenny Heatley is there. Kenny, good afternoon to you. The focus of the gathering there is about the hostages taken by Hamas on October 7, still inside Gaza. What are they telling you there?
Yes, that's 5 weeks on since the October 7 Hamas attacks in Israel. And I'm told by the New South Wales Jewish Board of Deputies that it's not just a pro-Israeli prayer vigil. There are representatives from 7 other countries whose citizens were abducted by Hamas on October 7 as well. And on stage we have heard Israeli prayers, Jewish prayers, and leaders of the Jewish community give speeches, and that continues right now. And what they have been saying is there will be no ceasefire until all hostages are released, and they're also talking about the dramatic rise, they say, in anti-Semitism here in Australia. The New South Wales Jewish Board of Deputies also tell me that more than 5,000 people officially registered for this event, and looking across the crowd, you can see that there are about 5,000 people here, many holding the Israeli flag, many with the Israeli flag draped over their shoulders as well, and many holding up posters of those abducted. Let's hear from a few people that are attending the prayer vigil here today.
Women, children, babies were kidnapped, and they're sitting and there's no progress on it. No one's taking any steps forward. There's a very simple way to resolve this conflict by asking Hamas to lay down their arms and leave peacefully.
To show our solidarity with Israel and be a voice for Jews around the world.
It's the Jew hatred, the rise in anti-Semitism, that we're seeking comfort in large part from each other, which we shouldn't really have to do.
It's about bringing them home. There are more than 200 people, and their families are so desperate to know how they are.
Everyone here is braving the heat. It's a hot day, and there's a heavy police presence as well, and the prayers that we have been hearing are being somewhat and at some point drowned out by the rotors of a police helicopter that is flying overhead as well. And this comes after yesterday, late yesterday, a pro-Palestine motorcade travelled from Western Sydney in Lakemba to Coogee, where there's a high concentration of Jewish residents, and the Jewish leaders say that this was an act of pure provocation with the intent to terrorise the Jewish community. New South Wales Police tell me that no arrests were made, but police escorted some people. There was about 100 pro-Israeli supporters in Coogee meeting that motorcade, and police were working to separate them. But speaking to people here, they say that they are scared about how they live in Sydney at the moment.
I think the New South Wales Police are amazing. They're doing such a wonderful job, and I was at the march 2 weeks ago, and all of us marching, we thanked every single police officer that we could see.
We feel really scared all the time. I'm scared to get on the train for work. We're scared to come to events like this, despite all of the security and all of the police.
We are very, very fearful because we don't know, but we hope, and we need to be here in solidarity.
And Janie, straight after this concludes here, there is a pro-Palestine rally organised for the CBD in Sydney, where thousands are expected to turn out there as well.
Kenny Heatley live in Sydney, thank you very much for the update.